A computer programmer from San Francisco who was last seen more than a month ago on security video going upstairs to his apartment but never leaving has been found dead inside. The family of Christopher Wotel, 50, on Monday announced through a spokesperson that his body was located by the police somewhere inside the building on Guerrero Street in the Mission District, where he had lived for today. The San Francisco Police Department and the medical examiner notified us that they have located Chris, Mark Guarino wrote in a Facebook status. It is with a heavy heart that we must inform you of Chris passing. Scroll down for video. Please help us by preserving Chris' legacy. Thank you for your love and caring support through these very difficult times. According to Guarino, the autopsy on Wotel is still pending and his family cannot comment further. DailyMail.com on Tuesday contacted the San Francisco Police Department and sent a list of questions concerning the circumstances surrounding the discovery of Wotel's body inside the building, which reportedly has been searched by multiple people over the past 5. The agency has yet to respond to the queries. At this time, it is unclear how Wotel died, where his body was found in the building, how long it had remained in that location, and why it was not discovered during searches conducted by the building manager, the police and the private investigator who was hired by the missing man's family. Wotel last contacted his mother through social media a day after his final sighting on surveillance video, on January 8, and had not been heard. Wotel's mother reported him missing on January 13. She says there has been no activity on his bank account or credit cards for the past month. Share this article. Share this article. Wotel's family, who live in Chicago, have been frustrated with the purported lack of progress in the search and hired a private investigator, Scott Williams, to take a look at the. Williams was given access to Wotel's apartment on Guerrero Street in San Francisco's Mission District and found his possessions undisturbed and no signs of. The search yielded no clues as to the man's whereabouts, reported Mission Local. According to Williams, the apartment building has a back door, but surveillance video from that area did not show what. My gut feeling is something bad happened, Wotel's sister Laura Hoban told Mission Local before the discovery of his. Wotel's siblings had traveled from the Midwest and spent the weekend handing out flyers in the Mission District to raise awareness of their brother's plight, reported. They also shared with the outlet footage that shows Wotel, wearing a black face covering, a beanie and a tan-colored jacket, going up the stairs to his unit, with a bottle of wine in his left hand, at 8:38 p.m. on January 8, marking the last time he was seen. In the days leading up to his disappearance, relatives said Wotel, who has been struggling with depression, was acting paranoid. He expressed concerns about the prospect of supporters of President Donald Trump causing unrest in San Francisco, and told his sister he was hearing explosions and felt He also asked Hoban for money to replace his lost phone and talked about a planned getaway to the mountain. Family and friends have described Wotel as a kind-hearted and generous man who has been known to bring food and open his home to people down on their luck, including some of San Francisco's numerous homeless. It was always a little concerning, and he didn't really like to talk to me about it too much because I would always say, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" Friend Jennifer Berg told the San Francisco Williams, the private investigator, told the Mission Local that he has located a homeless man who is believed to be among the last people to visit Wotel at his apartment before his mysterious disappearance. The man, who goes by the nickname Boot, was allegedly found to be in possession of Wotel's cell phone, which he said the computer programmer had sold him for $100. According to Williams, the man claimed to have psychic abilities and told him that Wotel had been shot in the head and wrapped in plastic during a robbery by a group of men before his body was thrown into the San Francisco. It is clear, the man suffers from mental illness and as such could be delusional. Wotel was said to be infatuated with Boot and would spend his money on whatever the man. According to a friend, Wotel allowed the homeless man to stay at his apartment and paid his phone bill. 2 days before Wotel vanished, surveillance video inside his building caught Boot entering his apartment and leaving the following morning. On the eve of Wotel's disappearance, he sent Boot an angry, expletive-laden message on Facebook, accusing him of using his social media account to harass people. "You effing a hole." Wotel reportedly wrote to Boot. "Done. That's it. You are on your own. You are far too much trouble. Don't ever come here again." Wotel's friends speculated that it is unlikely that Boot harmed the man himself because he has trouble walking due to a leg injury. Wotel's neighbor also revealed to the Mission Local that the programmer has been trying to avoid two friends, whom he described as thugs from CBS San Francisco Privacy.